Shout outs to the Lord and Savior Yeshua. Eating some frosted mini wheats, one of my all-time favorites. Let's just get straight into it. Clean that screen. There we go. So yeah, I'm feeling a certain type of way about certain things. Why? Because, well, I got some people in the county, you know what I mean? Multitude of people. I think a lot of people understand what's going on with me, right? You know, the money part, I'm not tripping because the money's there. That money belongs to me. You know what I mean? What I don't understand is how can the courts of Brevard County, Viera Courthouse, and in cahoots with Melbourne Courthouse, allow the judges to take briberies, lie to me when it came to, you know, being a caretaker for my mother. They lied to me. That was DCF, Department of Children and Family Services here. And the people involved, her first name is Erin. Then the other guy is Raymond Nieves, which they actually transferred him to Orlando after they did what they did. In collusion with the Palm Bay Police Department, who stole my mother. Didn't find out 2 weeks later they had placed her in a place to kill her. Which that place is a place like ours, which is run by not even a doctor, but she calls herself Dr. Walker. That's where Maya and my brother, they were killing my mother slowly. I had to get her out of there. But of course, many people know because many people saw me going there. And then they put me on a ban not to see my mother for 6 months because they didn't want me to see her. You know, I got the paperwork of that too, where I told her she was denying me. And she came with a false narrative, you know, as usual. This is what they do. Yeah, that's located right there in Palm Bay on Port Malabar. Yeah. So they were killing my mother, and I got her out. Then when she went to the hospital, at Palm Bay Hospital, she was alive for 2 days. The next day they said I couldn't see her. That's when they killed her. I didn't find out 2 weeks later that my mother was dead. And you know where they brought her? To a place right over in Rockledge. Yeah, that's what they did. These people here in this county, they murdered my mother. They murdered my father. They stole my inheritance, what belongs to me. They tried to steal the house. They've messed up my car. This is the people in this neighborhood. Yeah? Yeah. You have old judges from Boston, Worcester. Worcester, yeah? And a retired judge that lives on the same street I do. In fact, maybe you can see it. It's right there. It's that brown house, the one I'm pointing to. And then right next door is Chad Caldwell's brother. Yeah. And so what they do is it's a hot mess. It's a very bad situation. These people have tried to murder me intentionally. And the Sheriff's Department, the Palm Bay Police Department are very much aware, and even some of those people that are employees of those places actually participated with fake murder beefs, trying to get my prints off a gun, put me in a place where I wasn't because I was locked up. In fact, I've been locked up with no paperwork. Yeah, these people are faulty. They've done me wrong. Then on top of that, they try to kill me. But the worst part about it is when they murdered my mother. And I don't even have her ashes. There goes my future wife. Don't ask me. I ain't gonna tell you. But that's all me. That's all me. In fact, you know what I'm gonna do? Let me go and show you what I'm talking about. Because this shit got me fucked up. They murdered my mother. They lied about it. Yeah, let me show you something. And you're going to see the company that did it. This is my mother. That's my mother. Who the fuck's to blame for that? So yeah, I'm motherfucking tight and mad. And they did the same thing to my father. This fucking state and this fucking county has got motherfucking blood on their hands. Yeah? Doing illegal shit in the court system in Vieira. Yeah? Yeah, let's go look at it. Yeah, let's talk about it. Judge Garaguzzo, David Silverman, a couple of other retirees. Yeah, racist. Had me doing time that I ain't have to do. But that's been my story. You know that. Everybody knows that shit. Yeah. Taking bribes. Going into the courthouse and filing paperwork on my behalf without my acknowledgement. Yeah, that's right. That's what they did to me. Then they tried to murder me several times. You know what I mean? But you know, I'm blessed by the Lord. I don't die. Straight up. Real dirty shit too. Real dirty shit. Yeah? PNC Bank in Palm Bay is guilty. There's so many people that played a part in this shit, man. Chase Bank. I still haven't received no letter talking about the woman who opened up my account that was working with Janine Hedquist, which is an ex-scallywag, which is not even an ex because, well, you know what I mean, she was just using me. She's the one who also got a house in my name and shit and used my credentials to get the fucking loan. You know what I mean? But there's a whole bunch of shit. A whole bunch of shit. And we finna air it out. The Susies, Catherines, yeah, Pearsons, Parsons, whatever you want to call them. The Helen Balakas, that's a big one. Yeah. Well, her cousin, Joanna, who's a lawyer, right? If I'm not mistaken. Corrupt judges here in Vieira. No. I want the people who murdered my mother and my father to stand trial, and I want to shoot for the death penalty, and I want them to suffer. I want them to suffer. That's in the name of Jesus Christ. That's how I feel about it. My mother and father would have still been here if these fake doctors, Health First, another organization. You know another organization? Brevard Health Alliance. Yeah. Had a doctor from Patrick Air Force Base, Spanish chick too, on the payroll to kill me. Ain't that right, Colonel? Colonel, let's talk about Eric McDine from Eric McDine Painting. That's a whole other thing, yeah? A lot of people been fucking me off, man, for shit that belongs to me, yeah? Belongs to me. I'm the rightful owner. And then try to kill me, you know what I mean? They killed my parents. That's the biggest shit that got me fucking mad as fuck. The murder of my parents. I don't even have my motherfucking mother and father's ashes. Yeah, I'm motherfucking feeling a certain type of way. And then the local motherfucking police, the sheriffs and the courts ain't done nothing because they're protecting the people who have harmed me, who murdered my family, and who have murdered other people behind property and money. The clerk of courts here in Brevard County, guilty. Yeah. That's why I'm pissed off. Because I can't get no fucking answers. Solid answers. The mailman that works here out of the motherfucking post office located on Jupiter and Minton stealing my mail, giving it to people up the street. I don't know, talk to Christina and Tommy. I don't know nothing. I don't know, go talk to the Patricias. Fuck. Go talk to Anna. People have gotten married in my motherfucking name to other people without my acknowledgement. I've never been married. Definitely not in the spiritual and definitely not in the physical. I've never married somebody. I never said I do. You got to talk to Cassie about that. Some other people. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I want to give a shout out to many of those that have supported me through this whole thing. And people have to come to find out that, damn, a lot of shit that was fabricated, man, by these people, they were all lies, man. They put me in a lot of shit, man. I've done a lot of time behind these people under false allegations. This shit has to end. It has to end. I've been dealing with this my whole life. You know what I mean? And good for me, I got colleagues in the government that are working on my behalf. I have people in agencies that are working on my behalf. I have people in the streets that are working on my behalf. Not only that, but I also have other countries that are backing me up. Because, you know, the kid's tied in like that. Allahu Akbar. That's how that is, right? So, you know, this has to come to an end. And whoever was associated with harming me, harming my family, and harming the people that I represent, you have to pay the price. There's no escaping it. And if something is not done ASAP about it, because this has been an ongoing situation, maybe there may be some other things that happen that cannot be stopped by then. You know what I tell you is the truth. I don't lie. I don't have to lie because I got nothing to cover up. You know what I mean? And every fucking account that I've had on YouTube has always been utilized by other people because my phone is tapped. I can't even have conversations with people due to the fucking phone being tapped. They break into my phone. People at Metro, right here. People at T-Mobile. You know what I mean? Wherever I've gotten a phone boost, they have sold my motherfucking credentials to people so they can hack my phone. You know, reroute my mail. In fact, they even had a death certificate for me saying that I was dead. I'm the most livest person in the planet. I'm the most sought out, most popular individual on the planet. How dare you fucking say that I'm dead? And then they took out life insurance policies on me. Yeah, Southeastern. But that we'll get into. That's my cousin down in Texas, Edwin Betancourt. He actually came here a couple of years ago and signed the contract. No, this is a fucked up situation, man. So those people that are helping me, God bless you guys. Keep up the good work. Because you help me, I help you, and you know how we do. You know how we do things, right? And so, but this has to come to an end. I can no longer live like this. I could because I'm that powerful, but I choose not. Why should I have to waste time dealing with faulty people? Straight up. And if you hear this message, do me the favor on a personal level and send it to everybody you know. I'd appreciate that. Thank you.